Hello and welcome, this is Donna. Today I want to share with you my design team project for Ödulcina, Scrap Ann. And I've used the kit, the embroidery pattern Wonders digital kit. It's very versatile. I've used it before for a sewing journal, but this time I am working on a It's a Girl Baby journal. And it really is great. The embroidery patterns are stunning. It has plenty of extras. I have a file over here, so I'll just kind of go through some of the stuff. I mean, it's just incredible what it has. It even has these wonderful cutouts, and I'll show you some of the stuff I've made with this. Oh, it has a file folder too, and I just glued packing paper. Just some really cool packing paper with those lines, nice and crunchy, as we all like. And I just even tore out her emblem and made this little file folder. Used some sample stamps, and some of these have to still be pressed under a book, but I did do some embossing, and I think that's that snowflake paste. But I can certainly pack a lot of these beautiful, little tags in here and some papers and things like that. So let me show you what I've made so far. So the file folder's right there, and I can put this in the journal. So there's some extra tags. Some of them are backed with music. A lot of them are sewn around. Some of them are backed with just some file folder paper or different kinds of paper, embellishing with, and just some seam binding ribbon, some laces here. This is a piece of an old quilt. I just love that they had the doll on it, and I love these little extras too that come in the kit that you can use as a label of sorts. We're gonna work on these two, but let's see what else we have. Oh, I made this out of these wonderful old music sheets that I have stacks of, and put a bulb pin on there and a little embellishment. So a lot of embossing is in this, and this is a really pretty tag. See what I mean about the embellishments? And I think I trimmed this out in a little gold. And there's another one I tried. And there's that. We'll put that up there. And then this one was really fun. This came out really cool. And then I went back in and I just rubbed a little bit of gold over the embossed snowflake paste. And here you can see I used the embossing plate. And the backgrounds on these sheets are so beautiful. They really lend themselves to so many uses. And I think it looks beautiful with that. And then just going over a little with the gold again, making a bow. And I tore apart a magazine that had embroidery, vintage embroidery pages in it. So that makes a nice little tuck pocket there. Lots of journaling space. So let's just put these things up here. And what I wanted to do was, I went ahead, so you didn't have to watch me, and just glued a couple layers here. This is a piece from the bird kit left over, and I thought it made a great journaling space. Now, just for time's sake, I will not sew this, but what I thought I would do, so this is an embossed piece, and then trimmed in gold, and I thought I would just glue this down here. I can always go over later with some sewing, but I don't really necessarily have to, because I'm going to put laces on this. So let's just, let's just give this a little glue and line it up here. Hopefully that worked. Let's see. Yep. And then I can, oops, yeah. I was so eager to do this, I forgot to glue the bottom. There we go. And I try to push in a little on my sides when I glue my sides down, so that I get a little more room for a tuck. And I'm just going to trim this out real quick over here. I'm embarrassed for you to see my Tim Holtz scissors. I think he would take them back for me if he saw how awful they were and covered in glue. So there we go with that. And this just needs to be glued down there real quick. I thought I might use a little bit of this on the bottom of that. I think that looks really nice. You can also print this kit if you don't want the pink part, which I personally love. But I have printed some of them out in black and white, and they were really beautiful in a sewing journal. Just give that a little trim. Okay, so we have that. And I was telling you about the little embellishment things. You could do that. Or there's even ones with numbers, so you don't necessarily have to use a stamp, but I do love my stamps. So I am just gonna grunge that up a little. Right there on that. And I think I even might, oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave that here, and I'm just going to tear a little piece of this netting. See, I did get ink on that already. And what I'll do is I'll put that right there. Tear off that piece that I don't know how the rest of you keep those beautiful nails. I tried once, or no, a couple times I've tried. There's older videos where I have my nails done. But I work so much with my hands that I can't keep that going. There we go. So just a little additional piece of something. And let's give it a, let's see. Just want to throw on another little number. I find these little pieces really, really neat. Sorry about that. Oh, here we go. It's in December. That's why I am always covered with ink right there. It just, you know, and even if I wanted to throw, yeah, see, just the like the ghost print over there on that, I could. Put those over there. I'm gonna grab my crocodile and just kind of eyeball that. Oh, I'll show you a trick though. Okay, ready? Let's make a mistake with the crocodile. Let's go over too far. Oops, it's not centered, right? So let's do this. Okay, so now, oh, that's a little crooked. Didn't mean to do that one that bad. But there is definitely a solution to this. Okay. Oh, we'll just start cutting off of this. Okay, so I've got this bow thing I made a while ago. And if you make a mistake by not centering your hole for your for whatever you're going to use to complete your tag, you can always do this. And then just make, you can tie it, or because I did it with the two, I'm going to make a bow. And if you want to make them smaller, put your finger there and pull on the string part. And then of course, wrinkle it all up. But see, you can't even tell now that that was majorly crooked. And if you're concerned about the back, let's cut that. And we can always do like an embellishment across the back. So I have several boxes of just bits and pieces of lace, but we're just gonna cover this up, a little dot of glue. There we go. And for the OCD people out there, This would drive my daughter crazy. Very OCD. There. Now, isn't that nice? And like I said, I could go around this with some sewing, or I don't mind that I'm going to get this on here. Just a little distressed ink. Oh, see, I accidentally used black. And I was not looking for the black one. Let's use, you know what? Let's use the antique linen and see if we can't get that knocked back a little. See, that did knock that back a little. It gives a little more dimension. What is on here? Oh, I really like that. This piece of it probably was part of a dress. I'm very lucky that I'm able to find old antique pieces. I live near Ithaca, New York, and there's some great suppliers there that they have a Donna box, and if they come across like little, you know, you don't want the perfect whole dress, you just want the bits and pieces of it. So I'm making a pocket right now just by getting that glue down on that side. And, you know, I've made a little rustic looking pocket. Go back in and trim it out. And I think what I would like to do is, where did I put those? In this crazy hot mess. You can be prepared, but things still happen, or you're not. All there. Okay. What did I have? I had, well, I'm just going to make a new one. What I'm looking for is just like you can use a ball pin, or let's try to find a, here, just a tiny safety pin. And whatever you put in the front of your safety pin is the first thing you'll see. So here we go with this. So I'll go, oops, here, I'm gonna just stack it, so you know what I mean. I'll stack that, and then, see what I mean by the first thing is right there. That's gonna be first. And so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna attach this right here. There we go. And there's a little ball pin. There's some of the really beautiful little bits of lace. And we have made another option of a tag and a tag and a tag. Well, this one doesn't really fit in there, but another tag. Let's see if I can find something that fits in there. Do you want to fit? Okay. Oh, I really hope I'm not the only one this happens to. Why won't you fit? Who's smaller? None of them are smaller. Okay. There we go. We're going to pretend. Okay, there we go. I will make a smaller tag that fits in there. I just don't want you to have to sit through me gluing paper, but there we go. Ooh, there's I think there's a lighter color in here, and we'll use that. I must have been making bows because that was left over. I think I'm just going to weave this through and leave it at that. I mean, you know, not make a bow. So I don't want to use that much, so I'm going to pull on this side a little. There we go. Because I can certainly cut that off and save it for something else. Let's see, how else can we embellish this? Oh, some of the tags I think you saw, I actually took these little pieces and I put them right there, which is nice. You kind of cover up the hole. I think that looks good. So let's throw some stamps on there. I am just a messy person, I guess. There are, if you could only see this room. So I think I just want to put a little bit of a date right there. And I know I have the date up there, but I think I just want to make this stand out a little more there. And there we go. So get out your little tiny scraps, and I mean sometimes they're tiny scraps, you know, just little pieces, and have some fun. And I highly, highly recommend this kit. So once again, it's from Ödulcina, Scrap, and this is the embroidery pattern Wonders digital kit. And there is so many papers in this. Oh, wow. Like, there's collage sheets, but then there's individuals, and there's, like I said, so many cutouts, and don't forget, it also has a file folder pattern. Now, if I had put this on a file folder, it would be stiffer. I mean, you certainly can, and you can do a gusset, but I really kind of liked it this way. So I will be putting lace on this and doing a little more, but at least I have a start of little journaling cards and things to go into this future journal. I want to thank you for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it, and you have a wonderful day.